It is 3:44 in the afternoon on Saturday, the 13th of July, 2024. This is going to be short, I'd say, because I'm in excruciating pain. I've taken pain meds maybe half an hour ago, but I'm praying that they kick in. So far, nothing is helping. I've spoken to Juice. I don't know. I don't feel ready to leave tomorrow. I also really want to know what's going on with this supposed package that's being sent to me. I mean, I know that I'm abundant, so it'd be kind of cool if the universe somehow had a glitch in it and the package gets sent. But I guess once I check tracking on Monday, I'll know for sure. Either way, it's fine. The refund came through. I have been sitting on my couch where I am since approximately 10 past 7 in the morning. I sent Ellie a message last night. Her phone goes on to do not disturb at night, so I knew it wouldn't bother her. I sent her a message asking her to please call me at 7 because Juice was supposed to come and help me pack up my car today. He's still coming for a visit, thankfully. But I have things I have to do before the car can get packed up. As soon as I turn my camera on, it's always the same. I need to some bodily fucking something. Excuse me. Really should not be moving this arm the way that I am, considering most of the pain is from that. Anyway, Ellie and I spoke on the phone for 2 hours this morning. But I'm honestly so exhausted that I've been sitting here reading Reddit stories, the no-sleep ones. Honestly, if you like reading stories, No Sleep on Reddit is definitely my favorite subreddit, and I've literally been sitting here reading them since I got off the phone with Ellie sometime in this morning around 9:30. Anyway, I messaged Juice and he called me because he's at work asking about the days and everything, because I don't really want my car to be packed up and then in my driveway for more than a night. I was going to message Andrew and ask him if there was any chance, if my car is packed up a couple days in advance to when I want to leave, if I could park it in his, God almighty, words, Olivia. He has a roller door, meaning behind the roller door. Mine's just in the driveway. But yeah, like I said, Juice called me, and it turns out that it worked out well because he has stuff to do with his partner today. And I said to him that I'm at that point now. I cannot do anything really until the car is packed. But I want to see him because I guess a part of me is overwhelmed, but overriding the overwhelm is ignoring everything, in fairness. I can't help but now keep questioning whether I've packed too much. But on saying that, I'm very much that person who goes away for one night and looks like I'm going away for a week, because I really just never want, I hate being in situations where I haven't brought something and then I need it. And considering I don't know how long I'm going away for, it just makes sense to take everything I need. And I was saying that every time I think that I've overpacked everything, it's only what was in my cupboard. Everything is in suction bags. So if I don't need all of it, I can leave what I don't need in suction bags if I don't donate them. I need Sammy's help with all of this. But I've been, like, it sort of hit me this morning that my doctor said my iron levels are so low that it's no wonder I'm sleeping in constantly and that I'm utterly exhausted. It takes 40 minutes to drive to Cassidy. Well, she met me where she used to live because she's moved with her family. And after visiting Cassidy and the kid, that's her sister, if you knew, that's the character names they went with. Cassidy, the kid, and Sundance is their mum. I then drove back past Eden's, which I talked about in last night's video, and then came home. And honestly, just that alone has caused my pain levels to fucking skyrocket. Like I've said, I've taken pain meds. I am not feeling the effect of them at the moment, so I'm going to give them however long I need to, and if they don't kick in, I'm going to take more. I don't particularly feel like smoking weed. Didn't smoke any yesterday. I was suffering major anxiety earlier in the day. Anxiety is such a son of a bitch, right? I mean, I was sitting here and logically going through it in my mind, telling myself, you know, anxiety is caused by our minds. Is it caused by thinking about things that haven't happened? Or, well, I mean, it's a mental thing, right? I managed to get past it. But on saying that, I can't help but think if I have weed, and I should clarify, a bong. Really, really wish I'd never started smoking bongs. Really, really wish I hadn't. I don't think that'll help me. If the pain meds don't kick in anytime soon, I will smoke my vape. That's what it's for. But I am trying to get some relief without it, which is weird because I'm on Oxy, so weed is better for sure. And if you've watched my videos the last couple of days, you would have seen that there's been a rule change with prescribing weed in Australia. Here's something I didn't know. I was reading all the terms and conditions. Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm going to clarify this, but apparently you're not allowed to talk about it. I mean, I don't fully understand that. But yeah, definitely didn't know that until this morning, reading the terms and conditions. I tried to log into my account with the company that discharged me, and it doesn't exist anymore. So there's that, which is fine because, you know, if you've been following my videos for long enough, you'll know that I never had it, like I've always felt uneasy about the particular company, just the way it was run and just all the details about it just never sat right. So in a roundabout way, I'm pretty happy it's happened the way it has because it's got me onto a new company, and it's also got me, according to my psychiatrist, I don't have bipolar. I've been told I've had bipolar since I was like 21, and I'll be 39 in December. But my new psychiatrist, what you doing, is amazing. He's the best psychiatrist I've ever had. Different to obviously my psychologist. They both have very different roles. But he actually doesn't think a number of my diagnoses are warranted. So that's quite cool. He does believe, however, that I have panic disorder, that my panic and panic attacks and everything that happens, and my inability to be able to leave my home sometimes by myself, or when I'm hit with like panic attacks in the middle of shops and I just have to immediately leave, it's too much to be a symptom of anxiety, according to him, which is why I've been told I have actual panic disorder. So there's that. But my exhaustion levels are very high. Every time I watch my videos back, I notice that I can't help but fidget. I think that's an ADHD thing. The amount of people that say, "Oh, Liv, how did you not know you didn't have ADHD? That's such an ADHD thing." If you out there know all the symptoms of ADHD, please feel free to list them in a comment for me so I know what everyone's talking about, because I don't have a fucking clue. Besides the interrupting. I'd give anything in the world to stop interrupting people. And I'm sure you can probably just say, "Well, stop doing it, Olivia." Only it was that simple. Because it's not. Anyway, I am happy about the new company I have the appointment with, because it's like my original prescribing doctor. And I've got the paperwork and I've sent the paperwork off, so that's cool. But again, I am curious to know if I'm going to receive a package or not, because the companies and the pharmacies, they're separate. And I did receive an email saying it was dispatched, so who knows? All I know is that I feel far too exhausted to even leave my house today, let alone get in my car and drive across 3 states. Like, the amount of pain I'm in is so substantially higher than I've been. Like, it's so fucking high. It's been a while since I remember it being this bad. And driving any distance adds to how much pain I'm in. I can't even own a manual car because of it. I can drive a manual car, and I love driving my friends' manual cars, but just the simple using the clutch and the changing the gears, it's impossible. Again, not because I can't do it, but because of the pain. And like, there's no rush for me to get up there, and yet on saying that, everything being packed in my kitchen is in a way starting to fuck with my head, I think, which is why I've asked Juice to please come and visit me anyway, just because I need him to see it and to get his perspective, because I think it's going to take a couple of hours to do what we got to do. I mean, might not, but I'm gonna, like, aside from what's going on the roof, I'm gonna need help packing the stuff inside my car as well, and I'm not good with that stuff. When I did the practice at my sister's, I barely packed anything right. It was hard to get to stuff. And another thing that's causing me issues at the moment, I guess, is the fact that I've packed everything according to leaving last week, and I only left out particular clothes for the drive. If I needed to go to a shop, like jeans, a skirt, shorts, because the weather's going to change as I get up the coast. And the clothes that I'll be wearing in my, to sleep in, so thermals and track pants and jumper and whatnot. But yeah, like, even just yesterday, I had to go rummaging through everything to bring out my shoes. So I'm definitely feeling like it could have been done a lot better if I had help. Anyway, which is why Juice is coming to see me. He does have Monday off, so I'm not sure if he'll do it then. We'll talk about it obviously later. How does it be 15 minutes already? Jesus. But I'm not gonna get, I won't be doing anything today. I've eaten all the food in my house, and what I didn't eat I gave to Ellie, like canned stuff and whatnot. I left the half jar of brown rice, and I literally made brown rice and gravy for a late lunch, like my empty bowl sitting next to me. And I've got plain potato salted chips. But yeah, brown rice and gravy is what I had. I considered getting food delivered, not takeout food, but like grocery food. Milk runners now in my area, and you get 3 free deliveries. I've used one, and I looked at it, but I couldn't really be bothered, and I really am just too tired. I googled what happens when you're really low in iron, and being really low in iron, not only does it make you exhausted, but it makes you gain weight. So I found that interesting. Oh, and find breathing harder. I remember saying to Ellie on the phone, I was like, all I've done is walk from my kitchen, or from my bedroom to the kitchen to make coffee, and then to the living room, and I felt like I'd run a marathon. Smoking the vape is obviously not helping. I'm very aware. I keep going through this. Do I get another? Do I not? Do I not? Do I get 1? Do I get 2? I've come to the conclusion that I would rather have them and not need them. But I dare say, since I have started vaping again, that I at least will be vaping on the drive. Though I'm not using it constantly, which is a good plus. I'm happy. Man, my words aren't even coming out right, I don't think. But yeah, so this is me. This is where I'm at. Utterly exhausted. Juice is going to come visit. He'll make everything better. My family was surprised when I told them he has a partner. I was like, he's got a partner and 3 kids, man. I was like, I've met her. They both came to Rocky Horror with me. Like, women and men can be friends, contrary to what a lot of people think. Anyway, somehow I'm at 18 minutes of talking, and I feel like about 3 minutes has gone past, if that, and not even sure if I'm making a whole lot of sense. But I am in pain. Meds haven't kicked in. I don't want to smoke weed. It's interesting. I'm going through all of this and paying $140 for a new consultation to get my prescription, and I don't even want to smoke it. But that's today and yesterday. It is what it is. Actually, I will clarify. I fucking want one of those vape pens. If I'd known what it was when I got the original prescription, I would have got one. But such is life. I do believe everything happens for a reason, the good, the bad, and everything in between. I believe that there are reasons keeping me from leaving straight away, and I'm okay with that. And I just need to rest. But yeah, that's me. That's where I'm at. Jump on the comments or in Discord community if you have any advice or tips on how to get that up and running so people actually use it. Please comment. Thanks for watching. Bye.